you all won't believe it. I believe that even there are people from Ghana who don't know what I'm about to share. Listen, I'm in a Brie and I asked, what is the name of this place? And I've been told that it's called Jamaica. So, Jamaica. I mean, are you from Jamaica watching this video? Listen, where I'm standing, or the view ahead of me, you see many buildings. This area is called Jamaica. So.
Hello guys, this is Jibril on Authentic Plus TV. Kindly subscribe to the channel if today happens to be your first time, and like, give me a share, and let's continue the discussion always in the comment section. I'm trying to ensure that most of us will become active subscribers or viewers, so let's do that to support the channel. Today we are doing something small about Ghana-Jamaica relationship. Growing up as a young boy, the only genre of music that I seem to like, apart from the Ghanaian high life, has always been reggae. She calls out to the man on the street. Has always been reggae. So growing up as a young boy from a village, a small village in the central region, I got to know of Bob Marley at a very early age, culture and the likes, and then later we came to Shaggy and those kind of genre. They are quite different, but Ghana and Jamaica seem to blend and move along in so many ways, and it's very interesting that we are getting to this point where currently, based on social media, we are getting enlightened about Ghana-Jamaica relationship. And I chanced upon some videos today, and I think it's necessary to you. One from Kali Ranks, who is talking about certain words that are used in Jamaica that are practically the same here and mean the same.
Jamaicans and Ghanaians, y'all closer than y'all think. Yeah, we know Jamaicans came from West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, etc. But check this out. In Jamaica, we got this rap, this baked goods that we wrap and put in the oven that we call dukuno. In Shatta Wale's song, this head wrap that he's talking about when he said, this head bigger than a duku, right? That word dukuno. All right, throw that aside. Anansi and Tukuma stories. These stories were told to us by Miss Louise Bennett, Miss Lou, when we were kids. Amas Ran. Yeah, man. That came from Ghana. The Akan are the Akan people. So no closer than you think. You're closer than you think. Family ties.
For example, he made mention of dukuno. In Jamaica you call it dukuno. In Ghana we call it duku. That is a rag that is folded round, and anybody who wants to carry something that is a bit heavy, that is the African style. This is our way. This is our culture. We carry stuff on our head, So, and sometimes we're able to carry it and lift it, without the thing, tilting, to the ground. We are able to balance it on our head. And sometimes I get kind of a lot of questions when I get to talk some people in the country about how are the women able to balance it on the head. That is the African way of throwing stuff, So they call it dukuno, but here we call it duku. Same thing. And then he also, Kali Ranks also mentioned Anansi and Tikuma. And that is, practically what we call it. He mentioned the fact that a story is told to them by Mama Lou, in the evenings, and that is what we do here. Especially when there's a full moon and, all the children are around, your grandma or your grandpa will, really call everybody to come round. You want to listen to a story every evening, so we go and sit around the grandma or the elderly person, within your home, the extended family home, which is an African thing. Then a story is told of a wise Anansi, just as he mentioned, the same thing, Anansi, Tikuma, and Tikuma happens to be the partner of Anansi. How come Anansi and Tikuma the same? That's not the only thing. There's Aki in Jamaica and there's Aki in Ghana. In Ghana, certain parts of Ghana, they call it Akala, like in the Volta region, but it's Aki. I was asked, on a tour with a group of Jamaicans when we actually got to Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park. I was asked by Stacy, hey, big up Stacy. Stacy asked me, bro, do you know this? This is maki in Jamaica. Do you eat it? And I haven't eaten that before. Because where I come from is not, actually at my place. If there is, I didn't eat it. But later, at different locations, I got to know that it's actually a Ghanaian fruit too. It's not something meant for Jamaicans only. It's everywhere in Ghana. Aki is almost everywhere.
On the tree.
Okay.
So in Jamaica, this is what they eat.
Can I tell you something? In the Volta region, I don't know if it's called Akla or something. Aki. Oh, this is interesting.
So
I ate this as a child, but we didn't take it seriously.
People eat it. Like,
yeah.
I didn't know.
But you are calling it Aki, but I think among Ewes, you eat the white part. At least when I was growing up, sometimes when you're hungry, you just eat the white part and you leave the...
Yeah.
He was trying to say, Goshes was trying to say this is
cashew. This is all cashew.
I thought it's cashew.
No, this is all cashew. This is like...
This is Aki. And I think Ewes call it Akla.
Even the Northness, they said they make soup with this one.
Soup?
Yeah, the Northness.
And it's eaten. If you have eaten Aki and you are a Ghanaian, or you know about what I'm talking about, kindly, give me a shout out, give your comments. Tell me what you know about Aki. It is eaten. Jamaican stuff, everywhere we went, there were a lot of Akis. And you can also see that with Brother Ward Maya, the YouTuber, the general, Ghana's general in YouTube. He also did a video on it. And it's, clearly, we have that in Ghana, you have it in Jamaica. An owl, we call it petu here, or petu. And that's exactly the same it's called in Jamaica. So why, it's like, almost everything. We see how we connect with the local language. We connect, I can actually, we connect.
Jamaicans are part of the Comantin group, and the Comantin forms a group in the Akan setting. But the Comantins are they are the stubborn group of the Akan community. They are very strong, they are very principled, they are warriors, and they are fighters. So the intentions of the Caucasians when they captured the Comantin was, when we capture this group of people, we cannot do anything to them, or we have to let them fight for us. So we have to take them to a place in Jamaica and train them for them to become our military base. But the people of Comantin, they will never agree to that. Because if they don't like you, you can't force them to like you. They are very, very stubborn. So when they got in there, they said to themselves, no, if that is your intention about us, we are not. Perhaps we are stuck, or perhaps we are not going back. It is our local language, which means Jamaica. Jamaica. Perhaps we are stuck. So when you look at the Jamaican territory, we have the Cujo, a Kampong town, or the Ochiris, the name that you mentioned is a river in here. It's the same, and the name of the river in here is Ochiso, or Ochi River. So everything that we have in here is the same that you have. We have the Aki, we have the Sirasi.
You understand what I'm saying? And then there's a palm tree. You call it Abe, we call it Abe too. And there's Ochiriso. We call it Ochi River. It's a river. When you come down to Ghana and you want to, actually look at, our relationship and about slavery, you've got to go to the St. Manso Slave River to see how it all happened, and then you get to know what I'm talking. That is where we actually have the river, where the enslaved Africans had their last bath. We have the river Ochi there. You understand? And you have certain names like Achampon and other names that are practically named in Ghana here. And a certain section of the Jamaicans who actually were captured from Comantin in the central region, getting closer to Cape Coast, where we have Fort Amsterdam, which originally belonged to the British. And, as the Europeans came here, apart from the fact that they were enslaving Africans, they also took particular interest in jurisdictional authority. and power. So they were fighting amongst themselves here. During the 17th century, the British and the Dutch had a serious fight where the Dutch were able to overtake Fort Comanton, which was built in Comanton, and then the Dutch took over and renamed it Fort Amsterdam. And just within that same year, same rift was going on in the America, and then the British also won and took away New Amsterdam and renamed it New York. Come down, link up to Best Avenue Tours, and check me on Google, check me everywhere. I'm going to lead you to all those places so that you can connect with the ancestry. So, coming back to this, it's very clear. It's very clear how Jamaicans and Ghanaians connect. This is Jibril on Authentic Plus TV. Kindly subscribe if you haven't done so. Share and give me your comment. Thank you.